All these numbers on the headstock of the lathe are pretty confusing. Can you explain?
So all the numbers up here correlate to your RPM, or how fast the spindle goes, and then all these letters associated with it is just how to turn the dial to get to that speed.
So for our manufacturing laboratory, we're going to turn our aluminum 6061 at 650 RPM. That's JLM. I'm going to turn this to J, and I want to turn this to L. It clicks into place, and that to M. Sometimes if it doesn't click into place, the gears just aren't properly in there. So what you have to do is just rotate your chuck up until you can hear that confirming click. Otherwise, it's just out of gear and not going to spin. There's a separate gearbox down here that's run off of the main one with both whole numbers and decimal numbers. The decimal numbers is your feed per revolution, and then the whole numbers is your TPI, or threads per inch. Now I want to turn the diameter at 650 RPM at 6 thou per revolution. Okay, I'm going to look at 6 thou per revolution, and it's going to tell me to put it in 2dB. It's already in B. I want to rotate this to D. Oh no, it's not clicking into place. Then I'm going to rotate my feed rod. Now I can move it into D and hear that confirming click. I also want to move it into 2. So what I'm going to do is unlock this, and imagine I've rotated it to 2. It's already at 2. And then I'm going to lock this back into place. Now that we did that, I want to thread 20 threads per inch. I'm going to look for number 20, and I'm going to go to 3BC. I'm already in B. I'm going to go to C, and then 3, and then lock that back into place. And now we're going to notice that my lead screw is now turning instead of my feed rod. And the reason why sometimes you don't get a confirming click and it won't go in is just because those gears, they're not stopped perfectly aligned. They're right on top of each other. So you just have to rotate whatever's associated with it, whether it be the spindle, the feed rod, lead screw, and get those gears to match up, and then they go into place and you're good to go. Do not ever try to move any of these knobs while the machine is on. That's going to make a whole lot of horrible noises and destroy your gearbox. So make sure everything is off, spindle off, stopped, and then you can rotate and adjust your knobs to adjust your feed speeds and everything else.